everybody and welcome to my channel. So what we're going to do is we're going to do another one of should you go down path 1 or should you go down path 2. So this can be related to any question, you know, like should you date this person or not date this person? Should you take this job or not take this job? Should you make this decision or not make this decision, right? It's as simple as that. So we're going to do pathway 1 down here and pathway 2 down here, all right? So pathway 1, so I'm just going to pick the cards for pathway 1. So just think what your question is, okay, for pathway 1. So here's the answer. So this is where pathway 1 will lead you and the energies around pathway 1. Hold on, I just need to redo that. Hold on, because I haven't been concentrating myself. Hold on. So, okay, this is pathway 1 and this is where it's going to lead you. Okay, and the energies around it and the dynamics around it. Okay. So that's pathway 1. Okay, let's go to pathway 2 and then I'll explain what the path looks like and where it would lead you. Pathway 2. Wow. Just take another card for pathway 2. We've got some cards sticking together here. Let's just unstick them. Pathway 2. Right, so this is very, very, very clear to me, right? Pathway 2 is not a good choice for you because there's a lot of sadness attached to this. There's a lot of heartbreak attached to this. And there's a lot of feeling stuck, right? There's a lot of pain, right, associated with pathway 2. Right, I see some sort of like some sort of positive outlook here, right? Or a feeling that this might work for you, right? And it doesn't work for you, right? Could actually lead to quite a lot of mental stress. Okay, so let's have a look. So let me just see about pathway 2 a little bit more, right? Pathway 2 a little bit more. Tell me more about pathway 2, please. Yeah, if you choose pathway 2, right, you're gonna wish you picked pathway 1. Now, the funny thing is in pathway 2, what we've got is connections here through family or through something to do with when you're a child and things like that, right? Let me just make that a little bit clearer. We have a historical background on pathway 2, which has quite a big love pool, right? Right, so maybe it's something associated with your childhood or people that had meaning to you, family and stuff like that. So it has a lot of pull, but there's a lot of heartache here. Why is there heartache here on pathway 2? Yeah, there's third party situation that can be people interfering with your life and all that sort of thing. Yeah, there's just some real blocks here. Well, funny enough, we're asking about pathways, and it's like if you take pathway 2, you're kind of blocked to the choice of the pathway you've chosen. It's like that you literally do have a card card about choosing which pathway, a decision. And it's like you become blocked, and there's quite a heavy, powerful energy here. Excuse me, there's quite a powerful energy here of a male figure or dominant figure here, which can represent the government or organizations or businesses or people in power, right? Which is not, it's not working, right? It's a painful road. Option one, if you choose pathway one, I think you start on the pathway feeling uncertain, right? Possibly scared, like to give this one more go. But yet you're backed by a really solid foundation here. And actually you've got this amazing card of happiness and joy on pathway one, right? And I can see you planning for the future. Now there is the devil energy here, but devil doesn't always mean bad, right? But let me just have a look here. Okay. Right, let's see if I can just, I see two people here, male energy and a female energy, right? With the devil energy between them. And that might mean on pathway one, it does lead you to a lot of happiness, but it might feel like it's not a compromise. It actually feels quite nice for you, right? But you have to be aware that maybe it's got some addictive qualities in it, right? Like you're chaining yourself to something that you know that feels good, right, on pathway one, and it does lead you to a good place, right? But it's also like it could be exciting as well, right? But it has some addictive qualities in your choice in pathway one. You're very kind of like settled, and actually we've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. There's a very strong vibration here of romance, right? You're very settled. You're not acting crazy or anything like that, but there is this kind of codependent kind of element here that might feel quite intoxicating, but it's maybe not. If the element, it has an edgy element, and maybe, you know, you should consider, not that you shouldn't choose pathway one, but it's just showing me that it's there. If all the cards are sensible, and then the devil energy comes in. The devil energy just means like you're getting into something which is a little bit forbidden or something like that going on. Okay, so it has that element in there. Tell me more about pathway one. Nice. Yeah. The overall energies in pathway one are amazing. Just amazing. Tell me how they transition from this kind of tired into getting it together. What actually happens there? Yeah. Like I said, I see you starting pathway one a little bit kind of like, oh my God, shall I do this again? It's like you're going back into something, right? But I also see that you're overcoming a lot of sort of, there's a lot of facets, a lot of dynamics in pathway one that you need to overcome, or you need to sort out, right? You need to, it's like that game, I don't know what it's called, straws, when you have to pick the straw out one by one. Just so that you know that my interdimensional friends are with me when I yawn. And pathway one, there's something about a dream or a hope that you've always had, right? Which is being fulfilled, but you have to unravel things, right? On pathway one, it doesn't feel bad. It's just like, okay, I've got to do this, and then I've got to do that, and I'm going to do the next thing, right? And that leads you to this forward motion to get where you want to be. I'm really intrigued by the devil energy. Devil energy intrigues me, right? Tell me more about the devil energy. Why is this showing? Well, the funny thing is, right, what I'm feeling with this is that you have so many like desirable qualities, right, in the workplace as a person, just the way that you move through life. And this devil energy it's not literally the devil, guys, by the way, right? It's the card of what would it be? It's the opposite to acting angelic, right? So it could hold you back from a little bit from going into the next really big phase of your life, right? I can see you really happy here, but maybe it might delay you really becoming the full person that you're supposed to be, right? So why have we got this kind of like all these struggles in pathway 2? Right, let me just see pathway 2. You've got so many struggles and stuff. Why have we got this? In pathway 2, you are walking away from too many things that you love. Right? In order maybe to be successful, to have a successful outcome, that's what you're hoping for. It's just, you're just walking away from too many things. I've got 2 cards here of walking away from things. Heartache. It doesn't always mean romance. It can just be a place, a situation, a person, a family member, or whatever. And it's just like there's just too much. You have to give up too much on pathway 1. Yeah. I do really think on pathway 1, it's kind of like, oh, yeah. So on pathway 1, we've got this kind of really deep kind of self-searching, you know, like around opportunistic behavior in yourself. You know, like, it's funny because in pathway 1, you've got like, with the devil card here, you've got kind of like, there's an element of something in your life that's a little bit secret. But then in pathway 2, you have that, right? You have this kind of like a slightly underhanded thing that you have to go through, and you have an ethical dilemma around this. But there's just too much. There's too much walking away for things that you love in pathway 2. So I hope that I've said the paths right all the way through this. I think so, right? But I've really enjoyed that actually also for me, because when I read for you, I read for me. So yeah, so if you would like a private reading, do go into the links, and I'm very happy to do you a private reading. Thank you so much. Ciao, ciao.